All right, everyone. What is good? It is day 209, I believe, of Link's Life, man. And today we are heading off to work right now. It's 3:50 right now. We got about 10 minutes, so we got to get to work. So I think I mentioned this, but the post office is literally right next to my job. So I'm gonna go drop off some packages. I actually had to put them all in the trunk this time because I had a lot. I got 5 packages being shipped off. They're mainly just Funko Pops. And then if y'all know, like my dresser I got a couple like little trinkets. I sold a couple of those just for like $5, you know, just to add to our total. We're gonna get some new stuff. So new stuff that I plan to get. I told y'all yesterday that I was planning to get 3 new Hot Toys. And then also I'm wanting to get, I want to get the Galactus popcorn bucket, man. I was gonna get it whenever we went to the Fantastic Four movie, but they sold out. So I think I'm just gonna have to buy one online because they're not gonna be having the popcorn buckets for like a while, man. Like my brother looked and he said they won't come in until like December if you just want to order one straight up. So it's gonna be pretty expensive. So they were $80 at the theater if they had them in stock. But I'm gonna have to pay like upwards to $130 for one. But I really, really want one, man. So it's gonna be worth it. So that's why I'm selling some of that stuff so I can buy new. And then also I want to get a new Star Wars helmet that's coming out this next month. So next August. So I start school back August the 11th. So I got about 2 weeks now just to myself. I got this week and then all of next week. And then we should be back off to that school schedule, man. Hopefully I can get all my, if y'all know like a FAFSA is, it's basically like your financial aid. That's where all my scholarships go through. So I sent that in. Hopefully that'll get done by the time school starts, because if it's not done by the time school starts, then I might have to pay for school out of my pocket, and I don't want to do that. So we'll hope and pray that that'll go through by the time school's ready. It should, obviously. I think on Wednesday I'm going to call and ask because they said you can go in person and do it. And then if mine hasn't went through yet by Wednesday, me and my mom, we might just go in person and go ahead and do it. It won't take long, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, something like that. But yeah, we got a 4 to 7 work shift today. I don't really have too many plans for today. My body is sore from yesterday. I showed y'all we did the at-home full upper body workout. We just did 4 exercises. We did pull-ups, push-ups, squats, and then we did like leg raises. So I hit really everything, man. Push-ups for your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Pull-ups for like your back, biceps, all the muscles on the back. It's crazy how many muscles there are on the back. And then we did the squats to hit every single leg muscle, and then the leg raises to hit your core. And yeah, we hit every single muscle on our body. So I'm pretty sore today, but we'll see if we work out. We'll see if we'll hit something. So I was telling my mom and dad last night, I said, I feel like purposeless now because I don't have any schoolwork to do, not in a bad way, but I feel free, I don't have to worry about anything. I just wake up, chill at the house, go to work, come back home, man. There's nothing wrong with that. So this Saturday, me and my church are actually going to be heading to Legoland. I told y'all, it's like the Legoland Discovery Center in Atlanta. It's like in a really, really big mall, so that'll be a fun trip whenever we go there. So if I sell some of this stuff, I also have money to put back for that, so that should be very, very good. But yeah, y'all, 3:52, we're gonna get headed to the post office, and then we should get headed to the gym. All right, guys, we're at the post office now, and it's like I said, man, we got a lot of packages. It's actually kind of funny. My dad just pulled up. He's got to ship off some stuff, but let's take this in, and we'll get it all shipped off. Work is now over, everyone, and I was telling you earlier, man, it's driving me crazy not really having nothing that I got to worry about, nothing I have to do, Of course, whenever I have school, like every day I get off of work, I'm thinking like, okay, I got to do a couple assignments, I'm always thinking about what I got to do for school, but it's kind of peaceful, not really having to think about anything. I can literally just go to work, go back home, and just do whatever I want, play video games, go outside, but it's pretty peaceful, man. So I guess this is how life is going to be after I graduate college, just go to work, go home, and have nothing to worry about, it's just crazy, man. It's good for your mind to be bored, because like whenever you're bored and you have nothing to do, it's like whenever you're the most creative, whenever you're not always trying to like do stuff. But yeah, it'll only be like this for about another 2 weeks. So I told you I would start back on the 11th, but work was decent. We didn't work out or nothing, so I'm pretty sore. My upper body is and lower body too from yesterday's workout. And we got all them packages sent off, and I'm actually going to pick up some Chick-fil-A right now. So I told you about the rewards free thing. So I got a free chicken tender and I got some free fries. So that should be pretty good to eat right there. I don't really know what else we're going to do today besides go to Chick-fil-A. We might head back home, play video games or watch movies or something, man. Like I said, y'all, I'm bored. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, though. It's very, very peaceful, I don't really have anything I have to do or nothing. So, I did mention earlier that I submitted my financial aid up. So that's like all the scholarships get sent to me. That's how I get money back from college. Like they send me a check. So the 2 scholarships I got, they send all the money to the college that the college needs to supply for like my funds and everything that I'm paying, but it's not coming out of my pocket, you know, paying. It's coming from the scholarships that I earn. So the scholarship people, they send the money to the school, and then all the leftover money from what the school charges, they send to me in a check. That's what I talk about whenever I get college checks, you know. So that went through. Happy about that. I got that good for fall, spring, and then summer. And it's crazy, man. After this summer, I'm going to be moving on to a different college. Let me move that back. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to be moving on to a different college after this summer. You know, I'm going to be graduating with my associates. I'm probably just going to walk the stage, you know what I mean? But yeah, y'all, let's get to Chick-fil-A, and let's go ahead and get this food. Just arrived at the Chick-fil-A, so let's go head in there and let's pick up our food. We just got our food from the Chick-fil-A, so let's see what we got. Here, we got a small, just little fry, you know. I honestly need to cut back on, like, the fries. I think whenever I get Chick-fil-A from now on, I think I'm just going to get more, like, tenders, you know what I mean? But small fry, and then we got 4-count chicken tender right here, so that right there will be pretty good. So we'll eat this, and then we'll get headed back home.